Welcome. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic, detoxifying our minds and stopping the cycle of overthinking. Sounds appealing, right? Our minds can sometimes feel overwhelmed by a constant stream of thoughts, worries and doubts, making it difficult to live in the present moment. But fear not, because I have 20 practical Stoic-inspired strategies to help you clear your mind and find inner peace. Now, if you are new here, please like the video and subscribe. I ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Picture this scenario. You're lying in bed, ready to sleep, but your mind is racing with thoughts about work, family, unachieved goals, and the future. It keeps you awake. This is something we all experience, but it doesn't have to be this way. The Stoics, with their timeless wisdom, teach us that we can train our minds to be more peaceful and focused. How? That's what we're here to explore. Each of these 20 strategies is rooted in Stoic philosophy, designed to help us live more serenely and balanced. We'll delve into each strategy, explaining not only how to apply them in our daily lives, but also why they work and how they can transform our thinking. To make it more enriching, each strategy will be paired with a quote from a Stoic philosopher to inspire and deepen our understanding. First strategy: embrace positive affirmations. Our journey begins with positive affirmations, a surprisingly powerful tool often overlooked. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, said, "Most of our happiness depends on our disposition, not our circumstances." Positive affirmations are phrases we repeat to ourselves to nurture a positive and empowered mindset. Why are they crucial? Our thoughts greatly influence our perception of reality. If we constantly feed ourselves negative thoughts, we'll view the world through a negative lens. Conversely, changing our internal dialogue to positive statements can dramatically shift our perspective. Imagine waking up and immediately thinking, "Today is going to be a tough day." This mindset will likely influence your entire day negatively. But if you start your day with, "Today I have the opportunity to achieve amazing things," this can motivate you and foster a positive attitude. Positive affirmations help reprogram our minds to focus on what we want to achieve instead of what we fear, reducing anxiety and preventing rumination. To begin, identify areas where you feel insecure or negative and create affirmations to counter these thoughts. For example, if you doubt your job performance, say, "I am capable and confident in my abilities." Repeat these affirmations daily, especially in moments of doubt or stress. Ready to try positive affirmations? Let's move on to the second strategy, but first, pick a positive affirmation to start using today. Second strategy: simplify your life. Our next strategy is simplifying our lives, a concept that seems obvious but is often forgotten. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, said, "It is the mind that makes good or ill, that makes us happy or unhappy, rich or poor." In today's complex world, we are surrounded by excess, too many possessions, tasks, and worries, which overwhelm our minds. Simplifying our lives involves reducing this excess in every form: material belongings, social commitments, and unnecessary thoughts. Consider your home. How many items do you have that you don't truly need? Each additional item adds a mental burden. The same applies to our daily activities. We often overcommit, leading to feelings of overwhelm. Simplifying creates more space in our lives and minds. Why is this effective? Every unnecessary thing we eliminate reduces what we need to think about and manage, leading to fewer decisions and less clutter, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. Start by decluttering your environment. Remove items that don't serve a purpose or bring joy. Next, Review your commitments and see what can be simplified or delegated. Finally, practice mindfulness to simplify your thoughts and stay present. Third strategy: limit information intake. In our digital age, the next strategy can be challenging but crucial. Limit the information you consume. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts," and our thoughts are often shaped by the information we receive. We are bombarded with information: news, social media, emails, messages, all vying for our attention, leading to information overload and stress. Limiting information intake helps reduce mental noise. How can you do this? Be selective with your information sources. Choose those that add real value and avoid those that generate stress or anxiety. Set time limits for using electronic devices. For instance, check the news only once a day or restrict social media usage. Why is this effective? Reducing information intake gives our minds a break from constant stimulation, allowing us to process important information better and freeing up mental space for creativity and deep thinking. Fourth strategy: establish a regular exercise routine. Now let's discuss the importance of regular exercise for both mind and body. Seneca said, "The mind that is anxious about the future is miserable." Exercise is a fantastic way to alleviate anxiety and clear our minds. Regular physical activity not only enhances physical health, but also has profound effects on mental well-being. Exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural stress relievers, making us feel good. Exercise helps clear our minds by focusing on movement and breathing, diverting our attention from worries. Imagine going for a morning run. You feel the fresh air, the rhythm of your feet hitting the ground, and your mind begins to clear. You're not thinking about work problems or personal issues. You're enjoying the moment. This is a powerful way to practice mindfulness while taking care of your body. Why does this work? Exercise not only improves physical fitness, but also helps manage stress and anxiety, providing a sense of accomplishment and well-being that can positively impact our overall outlook on life. Fifth strategy: practice daily meditation. Meditation is a powerful yet simple practice to calm the mind and reduce overthinking. It involves setting aside time each day to sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe your thoughts without judgment. This trains our minds to be more present and less reactive. Imagine finding a quiet place, sitting comfortably and closing your eyes. Breathe deeply, focusing on the air entering and leaving your lungs. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to your breath without self-judgment. This regular practice reduces stress and anxiety, helping you handle daily challenges better. Why does this work? Meditation allows us to observe our thoughts without getting attached to them, creating mental space to see things more clearly and calmly. Over time, it reduces overwhelming thoughts and helps develop a more centered mind. These are just the first 5 strategies. Stay with me as we explore more ways to detoxify your mind and embrace the tranquility Stoic philosophy offers. Sixth strategy: establish clear boundaries. Let's continue with something essential for our mental peace: establishing clear boundaries. Epictetus reminds us, "No one can harm you without your consent." This also applies to our ability to set boundaries. Establishing boundaries means being clear about what you are willing to accept and what you are not. This includes limits on your time, energy, and relationships. When we don't set boundaries, we can feel overwhelmed and resentful because we let others' demands take over. Imagine you are at work and your boss asks you to stay late for the 3rd time this week. Establishing a boundary might mean saying, "I understand this is important, but I also need time to rest and recharge. I can't stay late tonight. This can be uncomfortable at first, but it is crucial for your well-being. Why does this work? Because when we establish clear boundaries, we protect our energy and time. This allows us to focus on what really matters and reduces the amount of stress and anxiety in our lives. It also helps us have healthier relationships as people understand and respect our needs. Seventh strategy: surround yourself with positive people. Let's talk about something that can greatly impact our minds: the people we surround ourselves with. Seneca said, "The most powerful person is the one who is master of themselves." Part of being master of ourselves is wisely choosing our company. The people we spend time with can greatly influence our mindset. If we are surrounded by negative people, it is likely that we will absorb that negativity. Conversely, if we surround ourselves with positive and supportive people, our perspective tends to be more positive. Imagine you have a friend who always finds the bright side of things, who supports and motivates you. Spending time with this person inspires you and makes you feel better about yourself. On the other hand, if you have a friend who always complains and sees the negative side, this can drain your energy and affect your mood. Why does this work? Because emotions and attitudes are contagious. When we are in a positive environment, we feel happier and less stressed. This doesn't mean we should avoid people going through difficult times, but rather be aware of how our relationships affect us and make an effort to surround ourselves with people who uplift us. Eighth strategy: accept impermanence. Let's talk about a fundamental strategy in Stoic philosophy: accepting impermanence. Marcus Aurelius said, "Observe how all things change, and you will find that the universe is like a river." Accepting impermanence means recognizing that everything in life is transient. Situations, feelings, and even ourselves are constantly changing. This acceptance can alleviate much of our stress and anxiety, as it frees us from the illusion that things must remain the same to be good. Imagine you are facing a challenge in your life, something causing you a lot of stress. Accepting impermanence helps you understand that this challenge will not last forever. Everything passes, both the good and the bad. By internalizing this, you realize that you don't need to cling to anything so tightly, and this can bring great mental peace. Why does this work? Because when we accept that things change, we become more flexible and resilient. Instead of fighting against change, we accept and adapt to it. This reduces the number of unnecessary thoughts and worries, since we are not constantly trying to control the uncontrollable. You have now reached the halfway mark of the video. I congratulate you for trying to become a better version of yourself. If you liked our video, like, subscribe, and comment so that YouTube knows that this type of content helps people like you, and we can continue creating more similar videos in the future. If you don't know what to comment, simply write "Silence is power" to show that you have surpassed our session. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Ninth strategy: dedicate time to your hobbies. Let's talk about something often forgotten in the rush of daily life: dedicating time to our hobbies. Epictetus reminds us, "Leisure without books is death and burial of a man alive." Our hobbies are activities that we are passionate about and bring us joy. When we dedicate time to them, we allow ourselves to disconnect from daily worries and focus on something that makes us happy. This is not only a mental break, but can also be a source of inspiration and creativity. Imagine you enjoy painting. Dedicating an hour a day to painting can be a wonderful way to relax your mind and express your emotions. It's not about being the best at your hobby, but about enjoying it and allowing yourself that time for yourself. Why does this work? Because when we allow ourselves to enjoy our hobbies, we are nurturing our soul. This reduces stress and helps us maintain a healthy balance in our lives. Additionally, hobbies can be an excellent way to practice mindfulness as we fully immerse ourselves in the activity. 10th strategy: learn to say no. Let's talk about something many of us struggle with: learning to say no. Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, but because we do not dare that they are difficult." Saying no can be one of the most powerful skills we can develop to protect our mental peace. Often, we feel obliged to say yes to all the demands placed on us, whether at work or in our personal lives. This can lead to feeling overwhelmed and resentful. Imagine someone asks you to take on an additional project at work when you're already at your limit. Saying yes will only cause more stress. Instead, saying no respectfully and firmly protects your time and energy. Why does this work? Because when we learn to say no, we set clear limits on what is important and avoid burnout. Saying no does not mean being selfish, but taking care of ourselves so that we can be more effective and happy. 11th strategy: cultivate patience. Let's talk about something essential for maintaining calm and serenity: cultivating patience. Marcus Aurelius said, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing, for it requires being prepared for sudden and unexpected moves." Patience is the ability to accept or tolerate delay, problems, or suffering without becoming annoyed or anxious. In our fast-paced, results-oriented world, we want everything immediately, which can lead to frustration and stress. Cultivating patience allows us to better handle difficult situations and reduce the number of overwhelming thoughts. Imagine you are in a long line waiting for your turn. Instead of feeling impatient and stressed, you decide to breathe deeply and accept that this is a moment to practice patience. Maybe you use this time to reflect, observe your surroundings, or simply relax. Why does this work? Because patience allows us to accept things as they are without trying to force them to be different. This reduces mental resistance and anxiety. When we are patient, we give ourselves space to respond instead of reacting, which helps us make wiser decisions and maintain calm. 12th strategy: find time for nature. Let's talk about something with incredible power to calm our minds: spending time in nature. Seneca reminded us that happiness is a calm mind. Spending time outdoors surrounded by nature can have a profoundly calming effect on our minds. Nature offers a respite from the noise and rush of daily life, connects us with something bigger than ourselves, and reminds us of the beauty and simplicity of life. Imagine taking a walk in the park or a hike in the forest. You feel the fresh air, hear the birds singing, and see the greenery around you. This simple act can help clear your mind, reduce stress, and make you feel more connected and peaceful. Why does this work? Because nature has a restorative effect on our brain, helping us relax and recharge our energies. Additionally, being in nature allows us to practice mindfulness naturally, focusing on our senses and the present moment. 13th strategy: make regular digital detoxes. Let's talk about something that can be a game changer: regular digital detoxes. Buddha said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." In our digital age, we are constantly connected to our devices, leading to information overload and a constantly busy mind. A digital detox means taking time to disconnect from our devices and allow our minds to rest. Imagine spending a day without your phone, not checking emails or social media. Initially, it may feel strange, but soon you will notice a sense of freedom and tranquility. You will have more time to be present, enjoy activities without interruptions, and reconnect with yourself. Why does this work? Because when we disconnect digitally, we give our minds a break from the constant bombardment of stimuli. This reduces stress and anxiety, allowing us to be more focused and present. Additionally, it helps us develop a healthier relationship with technology, using it consciously rather than reactively. 14th strategy: practice forgiveness. Now let's talk about something that can free up a lot of mental and emotional space: practicing forgiveness. Epictetus taught us, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Forgiveness is not about justifying or accepting others' negative behavior, but about freeing our minds from resentment and bitterness. When we hold on to grudges, we keep a wound alive that only causes us pain. Practicing forgiveness allows us to heal and move forward. Imagine someone has wronged you. Practicing forgiveness doesn't mean what they did is right, but that you decide not to let that wound control your life. By forgiving, you release that burden and allow your mind to focus on the present and the positive. Why does this work? Because resentment and anger consume a lot of mental energy. By practicing forgiveness, we release that energy and reduce negative thoughts. This not only improves our mental health, but also allows us to live a fuller and happier life. 15th strategy: keep a personal journal. Let's talk about a practice that can be very useful for organizing your thoughts and emotions: keeping a personal journal. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, showed us how the act of writing can be a powerful tool for introspection and mental clarity. Writing in a journal allows you to express your thoughts and feelings freely. It's a way to vent and better understand your emotions. By putting your thoughts on paper, you can see things more clearly and find solutions to your problems. Imagine feeling overwhelmed by a situation in your life. By writing about it in your journal, you can explore your feelings and reflect on possible approaches and solutions. This not only helps process your emotions, but also reduces mental load by taking thoughts out of your head and putting them on paper. Why does this work? Because the act of writing helps us organize our thoughts and see things from a different perspective. It's a form of self-therapy that can reduce anxiety and stress and foster self-understanding and personal growth. 16th strategy: practice daily gratitude. Let's talk about a simple but powerful practice that can transform your perspective on life: practicing daily gratitude. Seneca said, "Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart." Gratitude involves recognizing and appreciating the good things in your life, whether big or small. This recognition can bring a sense of well-being and satisfaction, helping to reduce stress and anxiety. Imagine starting or ending your day by writing down 3 things you are grateful for. This can be anything from your health, a pleasant encounter with a friend, to the simple fact of having a comfortable place to sleep. This simple act can change your mindset, helping you focus on the positive instead of dwelling on difficulties. Why does this work? Because gratitude helps us shift our attention to what is positive in our lives. This can increase our emotional resilience, improve our mood, and promote a general sense of happiness and well-being. Additionally, practicing gratitude regularly can help us develop a more positive and optimistic attitude towards life. 17th strategy: engage in acts of kindness. Let's talk about a practice that can enrich both your life and others: engaging in acts of kindness. Seneca said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." Performing acts of kindness, whether big or small, can have a profound impact on your mind and spirit. These acts not only benefit others, but also promote feelings of joy and satisfaction in those who perform them. Imagine helping a colleague with a difficult task or taking the time to listen to a friend who needs to vent. These actions, even if they seem simple, can bring a sense of purpose and connection. Why does this work? Because kindness generates a positive response in both the receiver and the giver. Performing acts of kindness releases endorphins, the same chemicals released during exercise, promoting a sense of well-being and reducing stress. Additionally, acts of kindness can strengthen relationships and create a more positive environment around you. 18th strategy: cultivate an intellectual hobby. Let's talk about something that can stimulate your mind and bring you joy: cultivating an intellectual hobby. Seneca said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Having an intellectual hobby, such as reading books, solving puzzles, learning a new language, or playing a musical instrument, can provide an escape from daily stress while keeping your mind active and engaged. Imagine dedicating daily time to reading a book you love or learning something new and interesting. These moments can be not only relaxing, but also enriching, providing new perspectives and knowledge. Why does this work? Because intellectual hobbies stimulate the brain, promoting neuroplasticity and helping keep the mind sharp. Additionally, these hobbies can be a form of mindfulness, requiring focus and concentration, taking the mind away from worries and distractions. 19th strategy: practice conscious breathing. Let's talk about a simple but powerful technique that can help calm your mind and reduce stress: conscious breathing. Epictetus said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." Conscious breathing involves focusing attention on your breath, becoming aware of each inhalation and exhalation. This practice can be done anywhere and anytime, helping bring the mind back to the present moment. Imagine sitting in a quiet place, closing your eyes and focusing on your breath. Feel the air entering and leaving your lungs. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back to focus on your breath. Why does this work? Because conscious breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for promoting calm and relaxation. Additionally, this practice can help reduce anxiety and increase mental clarity, allowing you to better handle daily challenges. 20th strategy: celebrate your achievements. To finish, let's talk about the importance of recognizing and celebrating your own achievements. Seneca reminded us, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." Life is full of challenges and obstacles, and it is essential to recognize and celebrate every victory, big or small. Celebrating your achievements helps reinforce a positive mindset and motivation to keep moving forward. Take a moment to reflect on your recent achievements, whether personal or professional. Allow yourself to feel proud and joyful for these moments. It can be something as simple as completing a difficult task, learning a new skill, or even maintaining a healthy routine. Why is this important? Because recognizing and celebrating your achievements strengthens your self-esteem and promotes a sense of gratitude and contentment. This not only improves your mental health, but also motivates you to pursue new goals and challenges with confidence. Remember, celebrating your achievements is not an act of selfishness, but a recognition of your effort and growth. So, with every step you take, reserve a moment to appreciate how far you've come and celebrate each achievement along the way. You deserve it. I sincerely hope this message has been useful. I want to sincerely congratulate you for reaching this point and completing the video.